Hi, everyone. Gabby here from Create Your Future. I am a master NLP practitioner and EFT coach and a law of assumption coach here at Create Your Future. And I am so happy to have you this week as we dive deep into the law of assumption to figure out how to make it best work for you in your life. Okay, this week's video. So I just wanted to share an amazing success story from a client. She has been working on manifesting her SP, and we had a session recently. And in this session, she came to me very similarly to some of you around being so frustrated. I apologize if you hear my puppy. He's drinking water right now. But she came to me so frustrated around her manifestation, her SP not showing up as the new version of him that she had been working so diligently on. And I posed a question to her, and this is something you've heard me talk about consistently in my videos. So I posed a question to her. Why do you think you don't have your desire yet? Why do you think he's not here yet? Why do you think the relationship is not here yet? And she immediately responded with, well, Gabby, it's because he's emotionally unavailable. He does not want to be in a relationship. He doesn't see me as relationship material. And I said, okay, stop. That is exactly why he's not here yet. You have branded him as this. Now, we continued on with our session. And throughout the course of the session, she shared that her friends had even said to her that he's emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable. There was even a reference about how he, was a player and he definitely had multiple women, etc. And she was like, in the middle of the session, she goes, oh my goodness, Gabby, I've branded him this way. It's like I put a bunch of different like sticky notes or a bunch of different labels or whatnot. And I said, exactly. I love that you came to that conclusion because you have written him the script that says, this is who you are in my reality. You have designed him. You have crafted him. You have literally created him to show up as being not available emotionally immature, emotionally unstable, a player, someone who is distant, someone who doesn't want a relationship, etc. And so, how do you go from creating that to creating the new version? Well, we worked on new intentions. We worked on tweaking her mental diet. So obviously we attacked all of those story components and we flipped them, right? So he is emotionally stable. He's emotionally mature. He's emotionally available. He always shows up for me. He is a one-woman man. That is who he is. And then we worked a lot on crafting those very individualized intentions for her. And she just let me know, I'm so excited, that he has done a complete 180, you guys. In less than like 2 weeks, he has done a complete 180. He has shown up at her place with flowers. He has requested that they go on an official date, which is the first time he's ever done that. He has let her know that he is looking for a serious relationship now. He also, this is so big, guys. He has stopped going out clubbing. He stopped going out and doing the like dating scene. He got off of all the dating apps that he was on. And this is massive. So in less than 2 weeks, this massive 180 change, okay? This is how you do it, guys. This is it. You literally focus on what the new version is. You focus on the new script, and that is where you touch it. You keep going on that mental diet. You keep moving yourself to the version of you who has your desire. You keep pressing forward, right? That's all you have to do. Just stick with it. Now, I do want to say a few of the intentions, and I shared this in last week's video, but a few of the intentions that we really worked on for her was reminding herself that everything's always working out for her, no matter what is showing up in the 3D. Like 3D conditions, 3D circumstances, they don't matter. Time is not linear. 3D circumstances, 3D conditions will always change. They will always move. They will always change. Okay. You don't have to worry about them. You literally do not have to even give them any awareness. You can look at them and say, hey, thanks for showing up. That's some great feedback. I still need to go back to my new story or the new version of me, right? That's all I need to do. So That is what she did. She literally reminded herself every time she saw something she wasn't a huge fan of in the 3D, she'd be like, you know what? Nope, everything's working out for me. This is who I am now. This is who I am now. This is who I am now. I am choosing this. This is who I am now. This is who he is now, period, end of story. Same thing with this next intention. The choices I'm making now is what's pushing out for my later. The choices I'm making now is what is pushing out for my later. This was really helpful for her because it allowed for her to detach from this idea that it has to be here right now and her looking at the 3D and seeing the frustration. So that delay in the sense of this is my decision versus what is showing up in my 3D she was really catching herself on that. Like she was tripping herself up on that. So this really helped with her to really kind of release her focus on what was going on out there versus what's going on in here. Because you all know, guys, I mean, you watch this channel, you hear all of the coaches on this channel, you hear me talk about this, you hear Amanda talk about this. It's not about what's going on out here. This is all an illusion. Okay. This is all old. You can call it fake news. You can call it old, not real, illusion. Everything outside of you is an illusion. Everything in here is real. That's it. That's it. It's all in here, right? So you just need to remind yourself that what I'm deciding now is what is pushing out later. What I'm deciding now is what is pushing out later. When you give it the terminology of later, you don't necessarily attach a timeline to it, okay? Which is really helpful because we do live in a world, in the 3D world, where time is perceived as linear in this 3D world. And that is not what time is. So just wanted to come on here and share this amazing success story with you. Share with you how she did it. Share with you how you can do it too. Guys, this is the simplest thing you've ever done. This is the easiest thing you've ever done. You can do this. You can do this. Okay? All right. If this resonated with you, drop a light bulb down below. I will see you next week. And also stay tuned. I've got some really great and amazing affirmation tracks that are about to drop. All right. Bye, guys.